for penmanship, we are going to be doing page 67 together. And tomorrow we'll do a different thing, but we'll do page 68 together. And I said to stop writing now. Even if you're not done writing, I need you to pay attention. What we're going to be doing today and tomorrow is in preparation for the biggest project you have in 3rd grade. This is my animal notebook. Alright, this is the biggest project. Now I have some back there, it's not the way we do them. I don't have too many left back there, but I have a few. That's the way they used to do them. But now it's in an actual workbook, and you'll be filling in the workbook and putting pictures in the workbook. And we're going to be doing it step by step. Okay? So, you have a picture at the front. This is my animal notebook, and you're supposed to put your name and the date and the teacher's name here, and we'll be doing that one day. And it says attach your picture here. Your picture. Because you are a what?
Human.
Oh,
Mammal.
a mammal. This is my animal notebook. So, not that we are animals, but we are mammals, right? So we are in that category. Alright, and then you would start with mammals. Okay? This page is called a title page. And there's a title page for every category. Mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, sit down. Mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. Okay? So there is. Please stop writing and pay attention to what I'm saying. So on the title page, you're going to put pictures or stickers. Okay? So you're going to decorate it with what? What would be on the mammal page?
Mammals.
Mammals. No, you went up front where it said to put your picture. So no, you should not be in these pictures. There should be other mammals.
Drawing.
You don't. I'm not sure I want you drawing, because some of you are not super great drawers.
Me.
If you are very good at drawing, then I don't mind the drawing. But if you're drawing stick figure lions,
What?
no, don't talk. If you are drawing stick figure lions, that's not acceptable. So you can do stickers. I mean, I went to the five and below one time, and they had all kinds of animal stickers. And you would only pick the ones that were mammals. So would you pick a picture of a snake here?
No. That's a reptile.
No. You would only put pictures of mammals. Could you put a picture of a whale here?
Yes.
Yes. Remember, a whale is male. What about dolphin?
Yes.
Yes. You did not pay attention. Whales and dolphins and porpoises are all mammals. They have to come to the surface to breathe air. Yes, they do. I taught that. You guys need to listen better when I teach. Whales, dolphins, porpoises, they are all mammals. Even though they live in the ocean, they are mammals. They give birth to live young. They have to feed their babies milk in the ocean. Yes, they do. They are mammals. Not right now. Okay? On the next page is the mammal characteristics. Remember that chart we had?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that chart? Also, besides my chart, you had the chart where?
In our book.
In your book. The mammal characteristics. You're not paying attention to me. I really need you to pay attention. So on this page where it just says mammals and it has this box, you are to copy neatly the mammal characteristics. And there'll be another box just like this on the fish page and the bird page and the reptile and the amphibian page and the invertebrates. Invertebrates are not vertebrates, but they have own class, but they do have characteristics. Alright, so you will copy them neatly, and what kind of writing? Cursive. This book is all about writing in cursive. So you will write them very neatly in cursive. And every number, because you would first write the title, whatever it says, mammal characteristics, all mammals have, I can't remember how it's worded right now, but we will talk about it more. I'm just discussing it with you briefly today. And then you would, every number needs to start here. So if you ended your sentence here, would you start number 2 right there, right after where you ended that last row? No, number 2 needs to go at the beginning of the next row. And then number 3 would need to be at the beginning of the next row, number 4 at the beginning of the next row, etc. The next page is where you're going to write a report. Now, you're not just going to start writing a report here. You're going to be using what I just handed out to you. We're going to use what's called a T-chart, and we're going to make a topic and some ideas so that we can come up with a report. So here's where we're gathering the information in that top section. And then here we're going to put our topic sentence and our concluding sentence. So when we write in this paragraph, what should our first sentence be? No.
The topic sentence.
Thank you, Adam. Someone's paying attention. Guys, your first sentence should be your topic sentence. So you wrote your topic sentence here to get you started. That first sentence should be your topic sentence. Then you write the information that you gathered up here, because we're going to do behavior, appearance, and habitat. Do you guys remember when we did that about the prairie dog?
Yeah.
Right? This is actually what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to use this prairie dog paper, and we are going to use it to write a paragraph about prairie dogs. Okay? Today we're going to do a paragraph about something else, but we're going to gather some information, and then we're going to make up a topic sentence, then we're going to make up a concluding sentence. So when you get down here to where you write the paragraph, you're going to write the topic sentence, then you're going to write your informational sentences, and then you're going to end with your
Concluding.
yes, you're going to end with your concluding sentence. So the sentences you put here, I should see down here again as your first sentence and your last sentence. Don't change them. Whatever you wrote here and here, that's what I should see down here when you get to your paragraph. You will do this for the mammals, for the fish, for the birds, for the reptiles, for the amphibians, and for the invertebrates. Alright, so you're going to do one for each. Now, you're not just going to write about mammals. You're going to pick a mammal. For example, for the mammal, you might decide to do grizzly bear. The grizzly bear is a mammal. For a fish, you might decide to do a shark. I would get even more specific and pick a specific shark, maybe the tiger shark. Right? For a bird, you might want to do the ostrich. Right? You get to choose what bird. For a reptile, you might decide to do the king cobra.
What's a king cobra?
Don't talk out. It's a snake. It's a type of snake. And what's the other one? Amphibian. For the amphibian, you might decide to do a poison dart frog. Okay? So you're just going to write a report on one creature. Oh, invertebrates. For invertebrate, you might decide to do a starfish. Okay? But you get to choose. Now, I have some places where you're going to be able to get information. All right? There's also another place I'll tell you about when we do start that. We're not doing that today. I'm just telling you that is why it's important that you pay attention today. Because we are learning the process of how to do this. All right. Oh, that was yours. Now, let me continue showing you. After the mammal report, which you would have done on one of those papers first, those are going to come from Penmanship, and then you're going to write the report in here and copy it very neatly where it says My Mammal Report. You put the title, like say we said grizzly bear, so up here you write grizzly bear. That's your title. Then you write the paragraph. I know they have a lot of room here, but do I need you to fill up that whole page?
No.
No, you're just going to copy that paragraph. Look how much room they gave you in the paragraph. Is that really a lot? No, it's about a half a page. So that's really all you're going to have here is about a half a page. Please stop. You're not paying attention if you're doing that. No, don't talk. All right, on the next page, this is where you're going to start putting the pictures. And I want you to do about 6 pictures. You can do as many as 10. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. They give you 5 pages. It used to be 5 pictures. If you have pretty big pictures that would take up the whole page, then I would let you just do 5 pictures. But if you can, fit 2 pictures on a page. If you have smaller pictures, don't put any more than 2 pictures up. All right? Besides putting the picture, you're going to have to label it. So even if the picture already has the name of the creature on it, let's say you picked a sloth, a two-toed sloth or a three-toed sloth, then you would glue the picture here, and underneath it you would need to write two-toed sloth or three-toed sloth, or if you don't know, you can just put sloth. But if you decide to put a picture of a cat or a dog in there,
That's not a mammal.
yes, it is a mammal.
Oh, it is.
It has fur, it gives milk to its babies,
Oh,
it
yeah,
takes care of
it
its babies. Think about the characteristics. But, are we in kindergarten?
No,
No.
don't do that.
I don't want to see a picture of a dog and then you just label it dog.
Wolf.
German Shepherd, Dalmatian, Golden Retriever. Please be third grader in this. Act like a third grader and do not just be labeling cat or dog.
Yeah.
If you are going to do something simplistic like that, then you need to pick a different creature. This is not a kindergarten report. We should not be labeling so simply as cat or dog. You need to tell me what kind of cat, what kind of dog. Okay? Alright. And the same thing when you get to fish. I had somebody one time that put fish, and you know what their label was?
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah, fish.
My gracious, the category is fish. You need to be telling me what kind of fish it is, and if you don't know, then don't use that picture. Get a picture where they do tell you what kind of fish it is.
Goldfish.
Yes, goldfish. If you had a picture of goldfish, put goldfish. If you have a picture of koi, stop talking out. If you have a picture of koi, put koi underneath it. I do expect you to spell it correctly, because wherever you get the picture from, you should have the name of the animal there. If you pick a shark, you need to tell me, is it a bull shark, a tiger shark, a great white shark? What kind of shark is it? A lemon shark, a nurse shark? Yes,
Is there different types of foxes?
there really are.
Oh.
There really are, but there's Arctic fox, desert fox, red fox.
yeah.
Yes?
And we for mammals, if we pick grizzly bear to put there.
Grizzly bear is acceptable, because that's
Yeah.
what kind of bear it is. There's
But when we
polar
say,
bears, grizzly
like,
bears, brown bears, Kodiak bears.
Would we say what they do, or would we actually say they have fur so they can be
It's appearance, behavior, and habitat. Those are the three categories. You would just write a few sentences to tell me about their appearance, tell me about their behavior, and tell me about their habitat. Are those the things we did? Yes. Appearance, habitat, and behavior. Alright, so it's just a short paragraph. It's not a lot.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is a coyote a mammal?
Does it have fur?
Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. Because that's what I was gonna write.
When you were talking about dolphins, you read about the drop off and they had to come up to the surface.
Yeah, we did. Alright, when you get to snakes, you should not label anything just snake. What kind of snake? You should not label anything just lizard. What kind of lizard? Alligator and crocodile, I'm okay with that, because there's not a lot of different kinds of alligators or crocodiles. But there are lots of different kinds of lizards, lots of different kinds of snakes. Same thing for frog. Nothing should just be labeled frog. What kind of frog? Toad. What kind of toad? Because there's lots of different frogs and there's lots of different toads. Yes.
Can we take pictures? Like if we find
If you have pictures that you took with your camera that are nice and clear, yes. My son's book, we'd been to the zoo lots and lots of times. My son's animal notebook was almost all pictures that we'd taken with a camera. Right? He had a few, very few pictures that were from a magazine or from somewhere else. By the way, I do have pictures. Some of them you can print them off with your printer. If you have a color printer, you can print them off with your printer, or you can get animal magazines. I have a lot of pictures. They're just over in the other building, but I can bring them over here if you need a source of pictures when we start doing this. We will start doing this next week. But today and tomorrow, we are doing things that are going to help us learn how to do it. So pay attention. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do kinds of pets. So everybody should be on page 87. 67. And where it says topic, you are going to write kinds of pets. So that is our topic for today. Kinds of pets. Notice kinds is capitalized, pets is capitalized, of is not. So that's like a title. First word, last word, every important word.
You have to give me my pencil back.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have had to take it from you, hon. Because you shouldn't have been playing with it. I said to stop writing and pay attention to me. Alright, so kinds of pets. That's your topic. Alright, so we're going to think of ideas about different kinds of pets. And since there's only 3 lines underneath that, so it's 3 ideas, that means we're only going to come up with 3 different pets. Alright, and then after we come up with 3 different ideas, beside it you see 2 numbers, so we're going to come up with 2 things about that kind of pet. Alright, so Adam, give me a pet.
Bulldog.
No, that's too specific.
Cat.
No, dog is fine. I'm just saying, for this instance, this is not your animal notebook, this is just kind of pet.
Okay, good
Do
dog.
you have to get a bulldog, or can you just get a dog?
Dog. We'll do
Okay.
dog.
So we're going simple here. So the first one, the first idea, you're going to say dogs. Alright? So now I need somebody else. There's 1 and 2 over here. So for over here for 1 and 2, we are going to come up with 2 ways that dogs make good pets. Why are dogs good pets?
Well, one reason a dog is a good pet is because they could possibly get the newspaper.
Okay, let's not make some things up they could possibly do.
Okay.
That would be a pretty amazing dog that could do that. Okay, let's
That'd
think
be a
of
good
every dog is a good pet because, let's think of reasons that every dog is a good pet. Zeke?
They're cheerful.
Alright. Now, do we have to write this one as a sentence?
No.
When we come down here and write the paragraph, do we
Yes.
write a sentence?
Yes.
So right now, we're just going to say cheerful. And let's put a comma. What's another thing way we can describe? They are cheerful and they are
Playful.
playful. And you know what? Let's take Jonathan's idea. Jonathan, how would you get your dog to be able to do that?
Well, I think you would have
Can
to
you make it short? What would you have to do?
play fetch with them every day.
No, that's not. What are you doing? That would help them learn a little bit, but what are you doing if you do play fetch?
Cooperate.
Not the word I
Training?
want. Oh,
Training.
Training. You can train them. I know. Oh, let's say you can train. Oh, or let's say dogs can be trained. Dogs can be trained. Right, and that would be, it could be to do what he was talking about. I have to switch my marker out because I don't got one right too well. Right, so dogs can be trained. Now again, I didn't really write it as a sentence. Are you done writing? Okay, please put your divider down and stop playing with it. Alright, so now let's come up with another pet for the next idea. Turtle? Okay, turtle. Don't worry about this, because we're gonna have 2 things for turtles. So he wants to do turtles. Alright, so now we need to come up with 2 ideas about turtles and how they are good pets. Anybody have any ideas about how turtles can be a good pet? Adam?
They are entertaining to watch, like
Okay. Let's just say fun to watch, to make it easier for everybody to have,
Okay.
because you're having to write this in cursive.
Yep.
Alright, so they're fun to watch. Does anyone in here have a turtle? Are they hard to care for or easy to care for?
Well, my dad has had it since he was a kid.
That's not my question. I asked you, are they hard to care for or easy to care for?
Pretty easy. We never took him out of his like his
Terrarium.
his area.
Okay,
His
but
area.
are they hard to care for or easy to care for? Do you have to do a lot of work to take care of it?
No.
So they're easy to care for. So that would be a good one. Easy to care for. Because like my dog, her hair grows. She has to get a haircut. If I don't get her a haircut, her hair just keeps growing and growing, getting longer and longer and longer. So that means I have to brush her regularly or she gets all tangled. Just like girls with long hair, their hair gets all tangled. So I have to brush her regularly or she gets to be a matted mess, right? All right, give me another, one more.
Lily.
Cats. I was hoping that one would get said. So cats. And then we need to come up with 2 things about cats. Write that a little bit higher, otherwise I'm not gonna have room. Alright, so tell me, Olivia, why would a cat be a good pet?
Fluffy.
Alright, they're fluffy. What's another one we can put with fluffy? Yes. I was trying to Grace, it's trying to hear you. Okay.
They
I was
are.
gonna go with soft.
Oh, okay.
If you wanna tell me something for number 2, do you have something for number 2?
Yes. They are very loving.
Alright, so they're soft and fluffy. Alright. How many of you have a cat? How many of your cat is very loving? How many of your cat is crazy and mean? Because my niece has a cat and her cat is very mean to her and she is not mean to her cat. She is a very sweet girl and she is not mean to her cat. But I guess they can be loving.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to have 3 cats, but but then we gave them to our.
Let's talk about that later. I need information I can write up here.
Something about my cat.
Okay, well, let's do the stories. If it's something I can put up here, then we're gonna put it, but we're not going to just tell stories about our own pets. Because guys, should you be talking about your own pet when you do this?
No.
No, you shouldn't be. You should be describing pets in general, not telling me stories about your pet. Okay, you understand? Jonathan, besides loving, which we can put that even though not all cats are loving, but something else you have to put with loving. Loving and,
Literally from past experience, they're good at playing hide and seek when they hide.
we're gonna say playful. Instead of getting too specific,
We already
cats are
did
usually
playful.
playful.
Was at the top.
That was for dogs. Can't both be playful?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so we're gonna say loving, even though I know that all cats are not loving.
But then my other one.
Loving, please stop talking out, thank you very much. Loving and playful. Now, the next thing we need to do is come up with a topic sentence. Now, is our topic sentence gonna be about dogs?
No.
Is it gonna be about turtles?
No.
Is it gonna be
No.
about cats?
No.
No, art needs to be
Kind
about
of
pets.
Kind of
So, we can start out with, there are,
Lots of kinds of pets.
okay, or many kinds of pets. So that would be a good topic sentence. If you need to pause this to copy this, do so. I'm gonna turn it over there to write the topic sentence. So where it says topic sentence, this is where you're going to write, there are many kinds about picking a pet. There are many kinds of pets to choose. Now, when you pick a pet, you need to think about your own life, right? So, what would we say for a concluding sentence? That you should what? Olivia, what do you think?
You should, I just lost it.
You should,
Choose the right kind of pet
alright, or choose the pet that is best.
for you.
Yeah, choose the pet. You should choose the pet that is best for you. So this is gonna be your concluding sentence. You should choose the pet that is best for you. And aren't we saying similar to what we said at the beginning?
Yeah.
What are some reasons that somebody could not have a dog or a cat?
Because they're allergic.
Yeah, some people are allergic to pet hair. So they could not have a dog or a cat. I'm gonna move you over to the other side so you can see those sentences better. Whoops. All right, now, do you see at the bottom where you're supposed to write the paragraph? What's the very first thing you should write down there? Yes. No.
Kinds of pets?
Yes, kinds of pets, the title. So the very first thing you're gonna center. Do you guys know how to center the title?
No. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna put it right in that first line, and you're gonna make it be somewhere in the middle right here. Like a title usually is centered.
I get it.
So kinds of pets, and then you'd write your topic sentence. Then you would need to write about 2 sentences about dogs using this information. And then you'd write 2 sentences about turtles using this information, and 2 sentences about cats using this information, and then what would be last?
The concluding sentence.
Yes, your concluding sentence. So everybody, what's gonna be first? Down here for paragraph. No,
On the title.
the title. Kinds of pets. You gotta put your title first. You've got to get used to that because guys, if you do this on the animal reports and you forget to put the title, whether it's king cobra or grizzly bears or whatever you write your report about, you're gonna have to be doing the whole thing over again. Because you gotta put the title. Alright, so kinds of pets. Then you put your topic sentence. Then you write 2 sentences about dogs, 2 sentences about turtles, and 2 sentences about cats. Should you be making something that's not here? No, you need to use the information that we came up with.
I'll ask it to Grace.
No, because you will already have written it here. You've already written it up here. You can look here.
Oh, yeah.
You can look right here. It's right here. Sorry, you can finish writing your topic. By the way, this will be erased by tomorrow, so you better get busy, and you should have all this. Your paragraph, you don't have to. You're doing the paragraph on your own.
I watched this TV show. It's called
No, we're not gonna talk about TV show right now. You tell me later. Sorry. Right now, we're just doing this.